summer here, starting the day with some healthy source of carbs and fibers. And for those of you who are wondering, prawn noodle is bad for health, bro. Stop. That's dark chocolate peanut butter. Remember when we used to complain in our early school days, where we go and complain to our teacher that our friend is bullying us or maybe stealing the yummy and delicious food that mom has prepared for us. I sure do, and teacher was such a great solution to all of our problems and complaints that we had back in the day. But as life went by, have you guys heard of this? Life is 10% what happens to me and 90% how I react to it. You know, the weather outside is too cold or it's too hot, all those type of things, which are mostly the things that I don't have in control around me. And I believe that this whole complaining thing comes up because of a root of bitterness which is present inside my core of my soul, and which creeps up without my attention and awareness. Once you have started doing things for a long time, you never really do it after a period of time just because it has become a part of you, or you don't devote your conscious sense into doing it. Let's say that how many times you have been consciously brushing your teeth and being aware of how you're really brushing it. Not really, right? And in the case of complaining too, once I got to realize that I am doing it without my awareness, I knew it was high time for me to change. Fun fact, in case you guys didn't know, whenever you complain, your body releases a stress hormone, cortisol. This hormone is beneficial for situations when something is harmful is about to happen. Say that you are being hit by a car, immediately stress hormone cortisol is released, and then you feel stressful and you immediately try to get out of the way. But the problem here is that we don't want it released on a regular basis. In fact, it can increase chances of blood pressure, diabetes, heart diseases, and even can induce a stroke in your body. Alright, I'm gonna go get my dopamine for the day. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Got my morning dose of dopamine, boys. What a banger of a workout. Also, I have a little fact to share with you guys. I have been trying to master this particular exercise for past 2 years. That is 730 days. It is one of those days where you feel like, yes! After years and years of hard work, you have mastered that little 15 reps of exercise. Big dub, boys. Came by the beach and I'm feeling nostalgic. Alright, to continue with it, eventually I got to understand that complaining doesn't really achieve me anything, and I only complain about things when I want something. Behind every complaint there always lies an unfulfilling goal that I desire for, and for some reason I found it enjoying to vent out my feelings as complaints. Nevertheless, I understood that complaining is not going to change anyone's lives, including me. And once I got to know that I won't get anything positive out of complaining, I pressured myself to force my way out. And every time my brain complains about something, I just ask these two questions. Can I change what I'm complaining about? I mean, I'm not a god to change the weather, so it's a no. And number two, can I get something out of it when I complain? Sometimes I want some sympathy and attention of my friends, so I just go and complain to them.
and I think it's a yes over there. Let me prove it to you with two real life examples that happened to me today, where I appreciated it instead of complaining it.
Boys, look how efficient my family is. This toothpaste has been here for the past 1 week or so, and every day when I come to my bathroom to brush my teeth, I have to do this. I gotta go to my kitchen and get the fork to maximize the efficiency of the toothpaste and get the most out of it. There it is. I got what I wanted, but I didn't complain. My cute little water bottle was cracked a couple of months back. So what I did was I taped it out and sealed the crack itself. But recently we've got one more crack over here. It is as simple as that. I taped it out one more time. I did not complain again.
The act of giving thanks to just people in general has enabled me to live a more happier life in general. Thankfulness is something exactly opposite of complaining, and when you're really thankful for your life's blessings, you can't even complain that situation in any way. An attitude of gratitude sprinkled on top of that makes it a more special and a perfect combination for me to change the perspective and mindset of the complaint itself. When I came here, I don't know what to shoot or what to look out for, but there was these kids who was enjoying the moment and try not to complain about not having something they do not have, instead appreciating the water that they had to wash their heads off. And it was really a surreal moment for me, because they were appreciating something that they don't own. On the other side, I was complaining during my morning shower that, God, why is it so cold? Nowadays when I complain about something, I just step back out of the moment itself, try to look at the big picture and ask or question myself whether it's gonna matter to me in 5 minutes or 5 hours or 5 days or 5 years. Dude, no joke, they enjoyed the footage that I shot like so much. When I showed them that I shot them in slow-mo and all this b-roll, they were like so hyped up and they were all thanking me, bro, thank you so much. It was so nice of just being appreciative and not trying to whine about things in life, which is what I am trying to work on myself. And it honestly takes a lot of time and effort and patience too down the road to change all those mental grooves of complaining. If I'm being honest, I still do complain to this day that my coffee is hot, that the weather is hot. I mean, to you guys also. But I believe that it is a continuous journey of change. Also, I am proud and happy to just have that self-realization that I should appreciate instead of complaining it. Bro, you're just complaining it. Can you just change yourself and try to appreciate it? Just that little thought of wisdom to change myself is a proud moment for me. Before we leave this beautiful beach, can you see how the sun is on top of the building and it's gonna go down like this? Also, I've been wanting to pee very badly, and it takes almost like 40 minutes from here to go to my home. So please pray for me that I don't pee while on my way back. Okay, bye.